In this video, we will be talking about the political system of USA. USA, United States of America, is made up of total 50 states and it is third largest populated country in the world, and its capital city is Washington, D.C. US work under federal structure, which means its power is divided into two governments, that is federal government or central government and state government. The United States government or federal government is structured around three main branches: legislative branch, executive branch, and judicial branch. Now, let's zoom in to the legislative branch. Legislative branch. The legislative branch is the part of the government that makes laws. In the United States, it is called Congress, and it's divided into two parts, which is also a bicameral legislature. The first one is Senate, which is upper house, and the second one is House of Representatives, which is lower house. The Senate, which is upper house, it have total 100 members. 2 members are elected from each state. And the second one, House of Representatives, it have total 435 members. They are elected from each state based on state population. Together, they write, debate, and pass laws that affect the whole country. The key responsibilities of this legislative branch or Congress is create law for the nation, approve budget and taxes, declare war, oversee the executive branch, impeach federal officials, including the president. This legislative branch can override a presidential veto with a 2 or 3 vote, confirm or reject presidential appointments, investigate government action. Now, let's zoom into the executive branch. The executive branch is responsible for enforcing law passed by Congress and running the day-to-day operation of the federal government. This executive branch have president, vice president, cabinet, and federal agencies. President is a head of a state and government which lead this branch. Vice president supports the president and may take over if needed. Cabinet, they are the advisors who lead major departments like defense, education, etc. Federal agencies like the FBI, CIA, and EPA carry out specific tasks. The tasks of this executive branch are to sign or veto laws passed by Congress, lead the military as commander-in-chief, negotiates treaties with other countries, appoints federal officials and judges, issues executive order to direct government operations, and for the check and balance of the work done by executive, the Congress can override or veto. This Senate must approve appointment and treaties, and courts can strike down executive action that violate the Constitution. Now, talking about the judicial branch is responsible for interpreting laws and making sure they follow the US Constitution. It settles legal disputes and protects individual rights. In this judicial branch, it has Supreme Court, Federal Court, and State Court. The Supreme Court, it is the highest court in the country with 9 judges, and they are appointed by President and approved by the Senate. Federal Court includes Court of Appeal and District Court. And these state courts, each state have its own court system for local laws. The task of this judicial branch is to review law to ensure they are constitutional, resolve dispute between individual, state or government branches, protects rights like free speech and due process, can overturn law or executive action that violate the Constitution. For check and balance, the judicial branch can strike down laws passed by Congress, can block executive action by the President, and Justices are appointed by the President but must be confirmed by the Senate. So, this was the political system of USA. Thank you for watching the video.